But nothing mission critical, so we're going to do this. We didn't stop there. But this is mission critical, so let's ride out of the woods. Sharp left. I'm not going to try to jump her over this fence because... Oh, she didn't like the ground right there. The slope on the ground wasn't good. Okay, jump the fence. Jump the fence. Get over it. Excellent. Excellent work. Really appreciate that, Epona. Thank you. Making me look bad in front of the viewers. I'm going to bust up some of this. Sometimes when you run through tall grass like that, you get pickups, arrows and bombs and things. We can't get arrows because we don't have a bow. Where am I? I'm getting turned around now. I gotta go on the other side of this fence. And then down here. Yes, yes. This is correct. This is correctamundo. We're going back out into the cliff. Oh, there was a ghost there. So there are ghosts hidden all over the overworlds. And if you shoot them, you get a little ghost you can put in a bottle. And if you complete that side quest by finding all 10 of those ghosts... Actually, I think 2 of them are in the Kakariko graveyard. But if you find all of the ghosts, you can exchange them to a hag that eats ghosts. And that's how you get your 4th bottle. I only need 3 bottles. Alright, can you do this bridge on the first try, Epona? Thank you. There we go. Yeah, buddy. So this guy wants his saw back. Hi, T-Boz. I want to play a game. That was my best Saw impression. I haven't seen the new Saw movie, Jigsaw. It got bad reviews, but that's what you expect out of a Saw movie, so it's like, it's not that big of a deal. And now, we just want to... Oh, not... How are we going to do this? I think we're going to have to go back across... There's stuff we could do deeper in the canyon here, but we'll save it for later. I think we want to abandon Epona here. Hop off. Can I get a good angle on this? That was not good enough. If you're really good, you can land on that platform, but it's fine if you don't. As long as you get in the water. We'll very, very slowly swim against the current here. While Octorok holes are shooting us in the back of the head. Because there is a hidden ladder. What a thrill. And a heart piece. Alright, now I gotta take this guy's broken knife. Back to Death Mountain. They are running us ragged today, kids. And if we go this way, with our current equipment, we can go up Death Mountain Crater. We can go through here to the top of Death Mountain Crater, but we can't go down from the top. Because of this rock right here doesn't blow up with bombs. It requires the big hammer. Why did I waste the bomb? I knew it wasn't going to work. But we can... Link. I mean, T-Boz. You were supposed to do a rolling jump off of that ledge. Why doesn't Zelda have a jump button? That's what I want to know. Let's try that again. You're not supposed to be able to make this jump. They want you to break this rock before this jump is possible. But it is kind of, sort of, just barely possible. We're going to try it one more time. And if I get the old toasty foot one more time, I will just admit failure. Maybe he wants to jump from over here. There we go. That's the stuff. But going back, we're not going to be able to make that jump. You can, on the left side of the screen, see a heart piece over there that we cannot collect because we need to plant. It's one of the plant a magic bean in the ground. What you do is you get the Bolero of Fire, you play it as Kid Link, and that puts you down at the base of the crater where you can plant a little bean. Oh my God, you're a big boy. What have you been eating, son? This is poor Bigoron. Bigoron's eyes hurt. He wants to fix the knife, but he can't because he doesn't have his eye drops. And so the fastest way to get back down to the base of the crater is actually to play the Bolero of Fire again. There might be a particular angle, like a kind of janky workaround that you can get, where you can get from the top of the crater down to the bottom with just the gear that we have. But rather than try to line up a jump like that, which isn't going to go well for me, let's be honest, the way that I've been playing today, probably for the best that I just use the Bolero, as it were. Also, Daruni is missing. Not sure if you guys noticed that. Maybe you're a speed reader and you read when I was talking to T-Boz. Little Goron T-Boz. That's how you know Daruni is a bro. He named his son after me. That's glory. It's such an honor. Such an honor. First thing I did when I met him is blow him up with bombs. That's not true. The first thing I did when I met him is throw a lot of bombs in and around his vicinity that were not technically close enough to blow up. We want to go this way. Go see King Zora. Do I get a time? Okay, there's my timer. I was gonna say, do I not get a timer when I'm underwater here? But yeah, it gave me one. Zora's like, please, go save my people. I'm like, sure, you got it, bro. And then I come back the next day, like, did you save my people? Did you find a way to unfreeze all of Zora's domain and locate my lost daughter? No. Eye drops? Got a prescription here? Can you hook me up? So we're going into probably the most time-sensitive part of the game. Here's what's going to happen. Here's how it's going to play out. King Zora is going to give us a frog. And we've got to run this Karo Blaster reject all the way to Lake Hylia. There's a shortcut between here and Lake Hylia, but if you look down below, it is inaccessible because everything's frozen. That's too bad. If we make it there in time, then he's going to give us the eye drops, which we've got to take all the way back to Bigoron on the top of Death Mountain without using a warp spell, because that causes it to spoil, and without going into the Death Mountain caldera, because it's too hot. And the time limit is real, but if you know exactly the path you want to take, if you know exactly what line you need to walk, you have more than enough time to do both of these very, very important steps. However, partway through this little excursion, we are going to need Epona to jump a fence. And if she doesn't cooperate, we might run out of time. The good news is, if you screw up this side quest at any point, if you're not fast enough, it'll automatically take you back to King Zora so you can try again. It doesn't make you travel there all the way there of your own cognizance. There's like 8 things we didn't get in the Lost Room. There's like Deku Stick upgrades, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that we just didn't get. It's fine. Big Link can't even use Deku Sticks anyway, so Deku Sticks are over now. We have Din's Fire for all of our fire starting needs. There's Epona. I kind of wish she would turn around of her own accord so I didn't have to do it. Alright, let's go. To Lake Hylia. Very, very careful not to use our last carrot here. Because then you're out of carrots for a long time. If you use your last carrot, she slows way down and then she doesn't regenerate carrots for a minute. So while you are absolutely abusing this horse's poor butt, you do want to be mindful of it because... Hold on, let me get this jump. And this jump. Nice, first try. Because if you whip her poor horsey butt with the wrong cadence, then... she slows way down. It's improper horse maintenance. Actually, a cool little tidbit, because Lake Hylia is fed in part from Zora's River, and now that that is all frozen, we're going to get her turned around and ready to go. Right there. Okay. Now the lake is drained, so that's kind of cool. Kind of a cool little tidbit. Then my man here is going to be like, oh, did you bring me a frog to eat? And I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't work here? I'm standing right in front of the guy. I was on his blind spot again. That's what happened. But we have to ruin this poor man's dinner by telling him it's for eye drops. He really should have put some preservatives in it. Alright, we got 4 minutes to get to the very tippy top of the summit of Death Mountain. Epona's already ready to go because I made sure she was facing the right direction. We don't have to spend 10 seconds turning her around here. Let's make sure we hug this wall because there's a little... yeah, there's that little rock shelf that she doesn't like. Let's see if we can get over... we should be able to get over the fence real easy. We're coming at it right from head on. Beautiful. Alright, head back up to... it's really easy to aim for Kakariko Village. You just look at the giant mountain in the background with the big red halo around it. That's where we're going, bud. I really should have aimed at that grass. I've only got 4 bombs. Because I messed up that T-Boz Rolly Rock thing repeatedly. I'm a little nervous about my bomb quantity. I'm trying to think of what's a possible solution for that. Maybe just not worry about it. Maybe the game will just give me bombs when I need them. Alright, is she going to be finicky about this bridge? Nope, she's over the bridge. That's good. On foot from here. We have more than half of our time left. Plenty of time to do this. Provided I don't screw up the very end. The very end of this run up Death Mountain, I have screwed... probably every single time I played this game, I screwed it up the first time I did it. Until I did my test play this week for this sequence, and I got it without screwing it up. And that was the first time I'd ever done that in my life. So, can I make the magic happen again? Is the $100,000 question. We will see. Again, we could speed this up by rolling around at the speed of sound, but rolling is really obnoxious. This rock here is going to be a bro, right? Yep, just wait for him to go on by. And I don't think another rock does spawn there. I think that was it. Excellent. We're getting there. You can see the big red halo up there. We are making progress. We're getting jaunty with it. Whoa, there's that big rock. Where'd that guy come from? I wonder if that can hit you in any case, or if it's just like... if that's just kind of for looking at, like, oh, you almost got hit by a boulder. Haha. And we're just going to take the damage here again. It's fine. No issues with taking this damage. But here we are. Here is the Wall of Terror. We've got to kill these 3. They're not Skulltulas. I guess they are Skulltulas. The special ones we collect are golden Skulltulas. Oh, I didn't get them. There we go. So not only are there 3 little bugs, but there's also a crab. I think it's a Tektite on one of these ledges that can jump off and knock you off. And I didn't see him, but it looks like he didn't spawn in for some reason. Anyway, we got Biggoron's eye drops with time to spare. Eye drops in a bag of chips. Wonderful. And in 3 days' time, or 6 plays of the Sun Song, we will claim our reward. This is everything that the Hyrule World Tour was leading to. There it is. You know that the day and night cycle have transitioned entirely if you hear the chicken in the morning, the rooster crowing, or the wolf howling for night. There he is. I think this was 4. So this is 5. What they want you to do is go out in the world and have some more adventures and then come back and get your prize later, but nuts to that. I'm just going to stay in here and play my Ocarina. And that should be 6. Oh, I need to give him the claim check. Haha. So he made this sword without moving. We were standing here watching the entire time. And now we have the Biggoron sword. Link gets this big-ass claymore. Awesome. Last thing we need to do today, and it's kind of important, I think, is go in here, play Zelda's Lullaby for the Ferry. I'm doing this to fill up the magic meter. Because we've got half of the magic meter because we threw out all those Din's fires in the ice cavern. And the Ferry's going to be nice enough to fill that up for me. Thanks, Peg Bundy. And with that, guys, the Hyrule World Tour is open. I have griped sufficiently about Breath of the Wild. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.
Shoutouts to McLean for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who helps make my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.